Like if you touch the carpet, playing with the carpet, you lose the reward for your Jum'ah. And by the way, you're distracting me. Somebody is talking, somebody's answered the phone right here. La ilaha illallah. Adab, the etiquette of Jum'ah, it's not me who said these rules. It's the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let's respect the very existence of us in this masjid here. We come to Salat al-Jum'ah and we respect it. Not spending the time and the effort and then come and waste the reward that we will get. Please be mindful of these rules, inshallah. Allah Azza wa Jalla, He will say, وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, be kindful to your parents, right after asking us to worship none but Him. Be grateful to me, right after that, and to your parents. أَنِشْكُرْ لِي وَلِوَالِدَيْكَ. And this will continue with us as long as they are alive and even after their death. And we would suggest some adab and some things to do after their death. But let's continue for a while talking about how to be kindful and dutiful to our parents, specifically mother, or especially mother, while they are alive. Brothers and sisters, there is no victory of this ummah without these very meanings. Because some people might have in their mind, the Imam is talking about the mother, and sometimes he was talking about the family, how to be good, the community, the unity, this and that. He's not talking about the Muslims in Palestine, Muslims in here and there. Muslims in Palestine and Muslims everywhere are humiliated because they are not respecting the very basic things of Islam. How can Muslims be victorious if they do not respect their mothers? If they are not kind to the very reason of their very existence in this life. Many of us right here in this room, especially youth, when we start having we think that we have some power, we are now independent, we are now adults, we are able to talk loud, and the first person to practice and exercise this with him or her will be your mother. Now you think you are a man, or you think you are a lady now, or a big woman and something, big girl. You want to get out of this circle. You think that they want to put you down all the time. They are very outdated. They do not understand nothing. This is what you do when you start opening your eyes in life. But you forgot years and years of sacrifice of these very parents. You forgot that these two people, and especially mother, they are the most on the face of earth who have in their hearts love for you. They come number one in terms of having love and mercy for you, caring for you. They want you to be better than them. This is true. And for youth, you will never be able to recognize and understand what I'm saying until you be parents. Until you have kids and you know how much you care for your kids, only then you will understand how much your parents used to care for you. Sometimes it might be too late. Sometimes it might be too late. You want to know how important is this? Everybody of us knows how important is jihad in Islam. How important is jihad in Islam, and how it is very, very in the top of Islam. وَذِرْوَةُ سِنَامِهِ الْجِهَادِ. The peak of Islam, the highest action that you can do in Islam is jihad. And this is not the time to talk about the meaning of jihad. It's not anyway, it's not that you would read in the media and you would hear in the news and that and this and that. A person is coming to the Prophet ﷺ to be involved in jihad, to be recruited in the ghazwa. And he would come to the Prophet ﷺ and he would say, I want to be recruited, Ya Rasulullah, I want to make jihad. قَالَ أَلَكَ وَالِدَيْنِ. Another hadith happened many times actually. In the other story you say, أَلَكَ do you have a mother? You have parents? You say yes. قَالَ ارْجِعْ فَفِيهِمَا فَجَاهِدْ. Go back and make jihad by being good to them, by being kind to them. A third person would come to the Prophet ﷺ and he would say, do you have parents? He said, yes, I have just left them crying because he is leaving and he is, might not come back and so on. قال ارجع فأضحكهما كما أبكيتهما. Go back and make them laugh as you make them cry. And another story, a man would come to the Prophet ﷺ one time while he is, admitting people and accepting people. And he would tell him the same, go back to your mother. And he would tell him that ارجع فكن تحت رجلها أو فلزم رجلها فتم الجنة. حديث في ابن ماجه وغيره وصححه الإمام الألباني. Go back and be under her feet because Jannah is there. Jannah is there under her feet. He would come next time. After a while, he would think that the Prophet ﷺ forgot about him. He would come from another, after a while, and after the Prophet ﷺ dealt with so many people, and he would tell him the same. Third time, he would tell him the same. Very simple. Before defending Islam, before thinking very, very big, no. You have to do the homework first. Go back and be under the feet of your mother because Jannah is there. If you listen to her, you will make it easy to Jannah. We are not going to jihad to just, fight and have blood and kill and this and that. And we think that this is, the only way to take us to Jannah. No. If the purpose is Jannah, and Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is giving this person a very good suggestion that you can make it easy to Jannah through them. He would say in the other hadith, رغم أنفه ثم رغم أنفه ثم رغم أنفه 3 مرات 3 times. من أدرك أبويه أو أحدهما عند الكبر والمغفر له. Humiliated is the nose of somebody. Like reference to this person is loser. Humiliated and humiliated and humiliated is the nose of this person who would catch either one of 2 of his parents while they are old, and he would not get atonement, maghfirah, forgiveness for all of his sins. This person is a loser. Person is a loser. One day, one of the Salafi was crying very hard, day and night. They asked him, why are you crying? His mother died. He said, they would say to him, you have belief and faith, you are mu'min. Why are you crying like this? This is not fit for you. He said, I'm not crying just because she died, but because I used to have 2 doors open in front of me to get to Jannah. Now one of them is closed. 2 doors. His mother and his father. Now the mother died, one door is closed. Many of the good things that he could do to them, they would be very restricted to very, very few things. Hadith of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, it's not his words, the words of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Your parents are the middle door of Jannah. فَأَضِعْ ذَلِكَ أَوْ احْفَظْهُ. You can lose it if you want, and you can keep it. Words of the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You have the key for the middle door of Jannah. Through what? Being good to your parents. كلام النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين الآثمين وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له رب العالمين وأشهد أن سيدنا ونبينا محمدا عبده ورسوله الأمين اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Another couple of the stories of how our ulama and our salaf and our early generation of Muslims used to deal with their mothers. One of the ulama by the name of Haywat ibn Shuraih, big alim, and he had a big circle, and many students coming to him from everywhere. A lot of students sitting in front of him, seeking knowledge. He is a hadith and fiqh and this and that. And his mother, like all of our mothers, very simple woman. She had some chicks and so on. She would come to him in front of all of his students. He's in the middle of the halaqah, busy with fiqh and qala Allah, qala Rasul and this and that. And he would say, Ya Haywa, my little kid, go and feed the chicks. She had some chicks, hens, and she doesn't have time. She's busy with something else. Go. She is talking to him as a little baby, because no matter how old are you, in the eye of your mother, in the eye of your father, you are still a little kid. You are still a little kid. Yeah, Haywa, go and feed the chicks. And he would listen. He would leave all the students busy with their books and with the hadith and ayat and this and that. He would leave all of that and go and do what? Feed the chicks. feed the chicks. This is one of our ulama. And he's not the only one to do this, by the way. We have a lot of hadiths and situations and stories. Somebody by the name of Uwais al-Qarni, hadith for Sahih Muslim, very authentic hadith. He was not